What's good, gang? Welcome back. In the last episode, I built the space, but it was only ever going to be temporary. Today, we're building the actual starter house. What shall I do, cows? What shall I do? What was that? I should go back to the end? Okay, whatever you say, cows. Cows told me to go to the nether. Did I misinterpret their moves? Maybe, but deep down, I knew they wanted me to go ancient debris mining. Unfortunately, I was unprepared, so I returned to the overworld to gather wool and craft beds for detonation. Yeah, I'm suddenly into the bed making business. It has something to do with explosives. Thank you, sheep.
Chicken jockey!
A gray one. I want the white ones, just like in real life. I prefer to hang around the white ones. Along the way, I found a buried shipwreck and had to go full archaeologist mode on that thing. Dug it up, took the buried treasure too, and moved on. With my beds ready, it was time to head back to the nether. Why is everything lava?
The nether.
The nether.
Eventually, I made it to the lower depths and started mining. Nice. Let's go, ancient cinnamon rolls. More ancient debris. I even traded with a piglin, but that greedy little swine gave me absolutely nothing good. After all that, I walked away with only 7 ancient debris. I enchanted more and got an amazing enchant on my pickaxe. Silk touch on the pickaxe? You know what that means? Since I now had silk touch, I crafted an ender chest and headed back to the village to obtain a mending villager. Enough for 1 ingot, sad times. Oh, you're a mason, huh? Not anymore. What you are? You're a librarian. Thorn 3. Oh man, I really need mending. I need mending right now. Breach? What the heck does breach do? What? I was gonna say, no way, he just ate my lectern. Mending. Got a mending book. I put it on my pickaxe, and then decided I needed a way to get XP. So I made an AFK fish farm. And enchanted the rest of my gear too. I decided it was time to get that elytra I'd been craving. So I grabbed some eyes of Ender and followed them. I located the stronghold, and then it took me way too long to find the portal room. I placed the eyes in the frames and entered, but others before me had already defeated the Ender Dragon. There was even an Enderman farm under construction. I tossed a pearl into the outer island portal. It didn't work. Realized I'd need rockets too, so I went back, gathered some materials, and may or may not have taken a fall. We don't talk about that. Went back to the outer island portal and crawled through, which worked. So I set off in search of a ship. didn't take too long before I spotted a substantial end city. but there was no ship to be seen. However, after I got closer, I saw the bow of an end ship on the horizon. It terminated the shulkers and looted the city. Ooh, Fortune 3 pick, very nice. And then I headed over to the other city and eliminated the evil resident.
Huh? Huh? Huh?
I collected my magnificent elytra. And finished the culling of the shulkers. I'm going to pry you out of your shell. I returned to spawn, and this elytra would make getting back to base a breeze. I crafted some more shulker boxes and color-coded some of them because it's always handy to have an organized ender chest. I tested out the new Fortune 3 pick by mining some ore. I asked one of the owners what difficulty the server was on, and found out it was on normal. I realized that could complicate zombie villager conversions in a future trading hall that might come in the next episode. On normal, villagers are only converted to zombies 50% of the time. I also checked up on the community center, and there was even a building complete with mailboxes. I put mending on my elytra, but remembered I had forgotten the dragon head, so I went back to grab it. Looting another end city while I was there. How'd you get out? Then I decided to explore a bastion because netherite upgrade templates are now required, something that wasn't in the game the last time I played. However, it seemed that the first couple of bastions I visited had already been partially looted. Little pig, come here. I don't think you can get away that easily. You fat pig, you're blocking the way. You friggin' piece of bacon. I did manage to find some good items, like a banner pattern, diamond armor, ancient debris, and an armor trim. Man, these pigs ain't no joke. In the third bastion, I finally found the upgrade template I had been searching for, allowing me to upgrade my gear to netherite. After returning home, I decided it was time to find a permanent location I could call home. I set off exploring. I discovered a series of impressive mountain ranges. Rich with emeralds. But it wasn't until I saw the last range that I knew this was the place. It was a massive mountain range, surrounded by jungle, forming a crater-like shape, and it was close to various biomes, with a village nearby. It was perfect. There was also a lava fall on one side of the mountain that I failed to contain in time. In the nearby area, I, of course, found some shipwrecks and buried treasure. You know, I can't resist that booty.
You what?
I returned home with the location of my newfound base in mind and did some enchanting. Applying mending to my helmet and boots. I need more mending books, library boy. Now, all my armor was equipped with the mending enchant. I went ancient debris mining again. This time with much better success. And was able to craft enough netherite ingots to upgrade almost all my gear. I then took a spontaneous mining trip because I was running low on diamonds after crafting all those upgrade templates.
Witch!
Get the frick out of here! Out of my way, pigga. And then went right back to ancient debris mining because I wanted to complete the set. After mining for a while, I finally found the last few pieces of ancient debris. I returned home and upgraded my shovel to netherite.
Holy jeez. Full netherite? Quite impressive. Oh, no.
I also asked to touch the dragon egg because I wanted to feel it.
Thank you, sir.
Of course, it was also for that advancement. Went home, enchanted more, and packed my chest into shulkers to make my journey to my new home. I placed a barrel at the spawn point and filled it with leather shoes for those in need. I know, I'm such a good person. On my way to the new location, I discovered a pillager outpost and decided to pillage the pillagers. Oh, you followed me. Trying to take me down. Well, that ain't happening. At the village nearby to the new base, you already know what's happening. Villagers, you're getting trapped in your homes. Ah, hell no. We got creepers and phantoms out here. Let me in.
Did you see it? On the left side of the door frame, barely visible on camera.
Get the frick out of the way! No! I decided to put my house in a spot right in the heart of the crater. This area is nice enough. And I tamed a parrot. Hello, little guy. Have any seats? You gotta have seats somewhere. Yes, you're mine now. You're my lime green parrot. Lit up the area. I like shaders. Then I realized I don't get as much done with shaders on. Dude, why are you blowing up? I was nowhere near you. And began cutting down some trees. After taming another parrot, I made a little cage for them and continued clearing the space. With my newfound space cleared, I planted a little field of bamboo. Let's talk about the palette for this build. I wanted to build something with bamboo and sherry, as I haven't built with them before. I also decided I wanted deep slate to be the foundation. You know what? I think I like this color palette. I think this is good. And later, I eventually settled on crimson planks to make up most of the roof. So it was time to get to work. I think I'll build my main base, like my endgame base, in the same valley. I want to use dark prismarine. I'm going to use quite a bit of it, and I don't even know where a monument is. So I'm going to have to hold off building that. Recently, I've been watching some vanilla Minecraft content, because I want to see what does well. I know the content I'm uploading isn't going to get the most views. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm just playing the game. But I still want people to watch my videos and enjoy them. I've noticed that a genre that seems to do particularly well is the perfect start to a hardcore series. I find these videos almost humorous because of the sheer volume of what is done in these videos, claiming to be a start. The most hilarious ones get perfect enchants on the netherite gear, kill the ender dragon, and wither, get an elytra, and build 5 farms and a mega base to go with that. You know, some of those dudes are using creative too. It's a far cry from what survival series used to be. This used to be a nice neighborhood. One of the first survival let's plays I remember watching was Stampy Longhead's quest to kill the ender dragon. I think by the end of the first episode they had just begun to get iron tools and had built a small wooden square house. Simpler times. You're mine now, little axolotl. Everything was going well until I was oh so brutally killed by one of the owners who wanted my head for a mailbox at the community center.
Nope, I need your head.
How are you gonna get my head?
You put all your stuff in a chest and sleep in a bed, and I kill you.
Oh. Okay, you get it?
Yep, thank you very much.
Okay. I plan to improve the time lapses for my builds, since I've been learning how to use flashback. But I've already created a few more large structures where better time lapses would be beneficial. I apologize for that. I mean, I sort of like this entryway, but it's kind of claustrophobic. I think I might just knock out these walls. So I went ahead and knocked out those walls, and I think it looks a lot better. Like, it still creates some separation between the rooms. It's like my first attempt at like doing a proper interior, I guess you could say. If you could call this proper. Just trying to like decorate more instead of just putting the typical normal stuff that you put in any other Minecraft house. So this is the build done. This is the house done. I mean, overall, I think it looks pretty good. Got the shaders on, obviously. I'm getting shot at by a skeleton. Building. Oh my gosh, now phantoms. And I think that's what I need to improve on, is understanding how I want the interior to look and then factoring that in to how I build the exterior. Got this little entryway, with a little doorbell, It's something I always like to put in my houses. I mean, this is like a furnace room, cooking, smelting. It's kind of like an outdoor area. It's not really 100% done yet. Still want to add maybe like a couple things here and there. This is like a functional room, like crafting, you know, brewing, any kind of functional blocks. And this is a storage room. Wouldn't really call this one done either. And it's got like a little bedroom up here. And then inside this tower, like a green room, or just like a little greenhouse. And then up level, got the enchanting. And then up again, it's the side of the tower. And then I built it, and it's more so just a decorative piece. Like basically anything above this level right here is just decorative. And originally I built it without even like having a way up. That's just not right. I can't just build a tower and then not have a way up. So I kind of added this ladder right here. The ladder's kind of an afterthought. But anyway, you get up here, and then if you want to go all the way to the top, you can go back around here. So this side right here is a lot more visible than this one. This side really isn't being looked at very much. So I just figured I'll wrap the ladder around to the side, and then you can go up to the top if you would like. It's not like you can do much up here. It's like not functional whatsoever, especially not with these lanterns, but it looks cool. And that's what matters. I think it looks pretty good. Still want to add a few more details on the outside, clean a few things out. Thanks everyone for helping me reach 100 subscribers. Even though it may not seem like much, it's an achievement for me. I'm grateful. And this is only the beginning. I think it's important to remember that behind every subscription is a person, and it feels like having 100 people say, I like what you're doing, and I want to see more. So like, subscribe, share, comment. Definitely comment something. Comment whether or not you think the government is lying about Jeffrey Epstein.